Hi, welcome back to another video. My name is Ravyn, and today I'm going to tell you how to shop online like a pro. I'm here to teach you all about the knowledge that I have shopping online. So today I'm going to run through all of that on my computer, and I'm going to have a screen on the side to show you what I'm doing on here. So we're going to run through how to do shopping online for branded items and how to do it for unbranded items. And I'll go into detail what differentiates the two. But before you get started, there are some things you need to have with you at all times. Your credit card, your debit card, ready to go, because you never know when it's time to complete an order. And you want to have your body measurements, and that is super duper important when it comes to shopping for clothes. A lot of people miss this step and they end up returning all of their items because none of them fit properly, because they think that their size is universal and every single time they go shopping it's going to be the same exact size everywhere you go. Well, I'm here to tell you that that is completely false. To get a tape measure or a measuring stick or whatever you have that is measurement, just get it. Or get the best fitting clothes that you have and get those out, and get a ruler or something. Anything so that you have a better idea of what kind of size that you are. So you need to measure your bust, your waist, your hips, and your inseam. Your inseam is super duper important, especially for people like me who have longer legs and they need to have longer pants. So I'm a 36 bust, I'm a 28 waist, and I'm a 37 hips. And then I have a 33-inch inseam. The average person has a 30 to 31-inch inseam, which means for me personally, whenever I go shopping for pants, the average jean is going to be too short for my legs. So I have to shop in the long and tall section when it comes to pants. But recently, a lot of companies have realized that people have longer legs, which is great for me, and they've started including their own tall section, which I love. Thank you. It's amazing. So this applies if you're petite, if you're curvy, if you're tall. You need to get your measurements right. So once you have those two things ready for you, you're ready to jump in on the computer or on your phone and get shopping. So here's my laptop. I have it ready to go and open. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to branded items. So when I said branded before, I meant items that you can find on their original website and somewhere else. So that goes for North Face, Vans, Birkenstocks, Gucci, anything that is branded that can be bought on a branded website. Not your average, everyday, pretty little thing, ASOS. I'm talking about if I go on the Birkenstock website, I'm getting everything that is Birkenstock. Now, the difference between branded and non-branded is because there's an extra step when you're shopping for branded items. So today I'm going to walk you through how to buy a pair of Birkenstock shoes. So first things first, when it comes to branded items, is to go to the actual brand's website. Now, I personally like to buy my branded items from the brand's website because the packaging is better, the things are in better condition, because you never know when it comes to Nordstrom or Dillard's whether your item was on display and the box is torn up. Like, I like to keep my boxes, especially for shoes. So by buying from the company website, I'm ensuring that it's coming from a factory that no one else has tried on, which is great in my opinion. But if you don't really care about that, then it doesn't really matter. So you go on the Birkenstock's website and say you're looking for the typical two-strap Birkenstocks, which I actually own a pair, but for the purposes of this video, I'm gonna run through like I don't own a pair. So I'm looking, all right, so I found the Birkenstocks in the mocha color, which is the common everyday brown color that they have. And I'm a size 8, so I would pick regular or wide, and then I would pick a size 8. Now, I actually am a narrow-footed person, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to put regular because it's way easier to find, but I'm a narrow-footed person, just so you know. So on the Birkenstock's website, these are $99.95, and I have no idea if you get free shipping, so I'm going to put them in the cart to see what comes up and what deals I can get. So it looks like, yeah, ground shipping is $0. You don't even have to put in your address. You can just see it at the bottom of the screen here. Awesome. So next thing you need to do is type in the exact thing that you were looking at on Google or whatever search engine you use. But today I'm using Google. So you want to go on there, and then you want to just scroll through the top bar where Google has their shopping. So on here, I see that they're sold at DSW, Famous Footwear, Zappos, Nordstrom, Shoe Carnival. They're sold everywhere. So I'll say, let's go to Nordstrom and let's look at DSW and also Famous Footwear. Now, when you're doing this, you need to be hasty in your decisions about which website you choose to look at, because there are some sketchy websites and there are some websites that are too good to be true. So by looking at the original website for where the item came from, you are getting your base price. So you know that Birkenstocks are supposed to cost $99.95. And so when you go to another website, if you see something that costs $45, it's either a kid size or it's a scam. If you see something that costs $130, it's either a different shoe or they're trying to scam you again, but by paying more. So by looking at popular, well-known brands like Nordstrom, DSW, and Famous Footwear, you're getting a good deal and you know that your credit card information is safe. So on Nordstrom, it looks like they only have size 10. So I can't even shop there because they don't even have my size. On DSW, they are out of my size, sadly. And on Famous Footwear, okay, they have my size on Famous Footwear. And they have shipping, or you can pick it up. So usually what happens is when you pick up an order, you don't have to pay shipping. And I'm completely fine with picking up an order. It's no problem to me because I live really close to this Famous Footwear, actually. Yes. So we'll keep the DSW website open because there are other sizes available. On the Nordstrom website, there was only one size available, which is really weird. So next thing you want to do is go on a super huge search for coupons. I never purchase anything full price, ever. Unless it's like Gucci or something that's like super duper expensive that they don't have coupons for, but I never buy anything that expensive anyway, so yeah. So my favorite websites to use for coupons are Retail Me Not, a very great resource. They also sometimes have deals with the brands themselves to get coupons specifically for Retail Me Not. So it's a great website to use. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna put in DSW. You just type in DSW and the store should come up. Any well-known store that has an online website should come up. So this one says you can get $10 off your next purchase when you sign up for emails. So that's a good deal. So remember that, $10 off. And it doesn't look like there's anything else, but there is free in-store pickup, which I already have. So you have free shipping and you have $10 off for DSW. Next thing you want to do is go back to Retail Me Not and type in Famous Footwear and see what deals you have there. So there's 15% off with the app purchase. By just downloading an app, you get 15% off. That's amazing. So 15% off of $99.95 is about $9.50. And you also get free standard shipping. So it basically is the same as DSW, $10 off of your purchase. So they're running about the same, but DSW is taking heat. So next thing you want to do is you want to go to Student Beans. Student Beans is something I found just going on my search freshman year. I was like, what deals can I get as a college student? So Student Beans and another website that I'm going to show you, Unit Days, are two student coupon websites. They help students every day get deals on clothes and items that they normally would have to pay full price for just because they're students. So you want to go on Student Beans and you want to type in DSW. It might not come up because Student Beans doesn't always have every website. So they don't have DSW. Do they have Famous Footwear? No, they don't have Famous Footwear. So then you want to go to Unit Days. And you want to type in the same thing. DSW. and they have similar to DSW, but not what I'm looking for, and they don't have famous footwear. So your best deal right now is 15% off famous footwear or $10 off DSW. And there you just save $10 on your Birkenstocks instead of purchasing them for $99.95. Now, to sign up for Student Beans and Unidays, all you need is your school email. Now, there's a way to get around this if you are not a college student, but you are enrolled in college classes. If you're a high school student and you've taken dual enrollment classes or you're taking summer classes at a college, you have a college email. And that is all it takes to sign up for Student Beans and Unidays. All you need is to verify through your college email. So if you can log into that college email, you can get these deals too. So as a senior in college, I am easily verified for it because I use my student email every day. And I'm also going to grad school next year, so I will continue to get these deals for the next 3 years, which is amazing for me since I like to shop a lot, but I am a broke college student, as one would say. So that is the best thing that I can tell you. All you have to do is go on there, put in your student email, go to your student email, verify for each website, and then go back and you are signed up for a full year. Yes, you get a full year of verification to use these deals with one entrance of your student email. Now, on to unbranded items, which is majority of the things that people buy online unless they like to shop in store. Now, I personally get shopping anxiety when I shop in store. Things are sprawled everywhere. I can't really find anything. I like the ease of shopping online because you can just scroll and look at every single thing they have. When you shop in store, it is not like that. It is chaotic, it's hectic. People are asking you questions. Like, I hate when people ask me questions in the store. I'm sorry. I am a store associate. I have worked at a department store before, and I personally do not like asking customers about their shopping experience or if they need any help unless I absolutely think that they really need help. And so as a person who goes into shop, I hate when people ask me questions. It just gives me so much anxiety. Like, I just want to shop. I want to be alone. I want to be peaceful. Like, let me just look, please. But I'm never rude. I'm just like, I'm good, thank you, and I keep moving. So there are people like that, and we like to shop online, and that is why I'm doing this today. So for unbranded items, that's your stuff like ASOS, Pretty Little Thing, Misguided, anything like that where it's just a normal website, Forever 21, whatever. So we're gonna go to Princess Polly. Princess Polly, if you don't know what it is like an up-and-coming Australian brand, but they do have a United States website. They just got it, I think, in the past year, and I have been shopping there all the time. Now, their clothes are a little bit on the pricey side, but there's a way to get around that, like always. I am the coupon queen, and I never buy anything full price, like I said before. So you want to click on Princess Polly. They have kind of like I don't know how to describe it, like the Instagram trendy kind of style clothes, but also they get into really weird aesthetics. Like they have rock and roll kind of clothes, they have cowboy clothes, whatever you want, they get. So you want to go in here. So you want to do all your shopping, and remember, like I said before, keep your measurements on you, keep them handy. Now, when I say that, I will go to Forever 21 because Princess Polly does not really work when it comes to the measurements. So I will show you an example of why your measurements come in handy. So if you go to Forever 21 and say the best place to show you is in the pants section. So I'm going to go to the bottom section for Forever 21. And I'm just gonna scroll until I find a pair of pants that I think will have the right measurements. So Forever 21 does this cool thing where they have a lot of product information. That's one of the only good things about this company. So you see they have the inseam, the waist size, and the rise. So 30-inch inseam. I know that I am a 33-inch inseam, so I know that these pants would come up a little short on me. Now, waist. It says 14.5 inches. That does not mean that the model is a 14-inch waist. That is like probably impossible unless you're like a 9-year-old kid. Whenever you see sizes on the internet that are less than 25 inches, that means that you need to double the size. So this is really important, especially when it comes to men's clothes. A lot of men's clothes are half-sized. So you'll see like shirts that are 22 chest. That means double the size so you can get all the way around the clothes. Whenever you have lower numbers than 25, that means that they only took the clothes from when they were flat on a surface. So that's just looking at the front or the back of your clothes. So you need to double it so that you can get all the way around. So when it says a 14.5-inch waist, just know that that is a 29-inch waist pants. And then rise is from the crotch to the top of the pants, to the rim. And 12-inch rise is usually like a really large one, so it's either high-waisted or it's a drop crotch. So you can look in the picture to see, but that's not super important. So once you do that, you just go over to your size chart and you can see that I am a 36 bust and I'm a 28 waist. So I would wear a medium or a 7 to 9 pair of pants. Now these have a 30-inch waist, and 30-inch waist is usually for large pants. So these are measured from a small, 29-inch waist. And these are measured from a small, pants run large. So that's saying that the 30-inch is supposed to be at the small one, but it's actually at the medium one, which means that these pants run a little large in the waist. So that is something you would know only if you took your measurements correctly. So remember, keep your measurements handy and keep them updated, because every year you change. And there's nothing wrong with that. You just have to make sure that you know your actual size. So when you're shopping on Princess Polly, you're looking at some stuff, and you're scrolling, and you're just putting something in the cart. Like you're putting stuff in the cart, and you're just trying to get something in there so that you can see the price difference. All right, so I really like this vest. It's super cute. Though it is $49, that's a lot for a vest, I will tell you. So I'm gonna add it to my cart. And I've got it in there, cool. Also, you wanna check out some of the reviews. So this review says, super cute, perfectly oversized fit, such a pretty color and such a good quality. Now, so I want an oversized fit, so actually, you know what? I might wanna get a small medium. So I put a small medium in there and I am all set to go. Now, for Princess Polly, places like Princess Polly, places like Pretty Little Thing, places like Misguided, normally YouTubers online actually do hauls for these websites, and sometimes they have discount codes. Princess Polly is famous for giving discount codes to people who are reviewing their clothes. So you want to go on YouTube, great resource, or Instagram, another great resource, and find a YouTuber that is relatively on the popular side. One that has a little amount of upload time. So like this girl uploaded 22 hours ago, and she has 24,000 views, which means she's relatively well watched. So which means that Princess Polly will be more inclined to give her a coupon code because more people are watching her video and they get more exposure. So usually in the description bar, they put their coupon code, or if you watch the video a little bit, just to support your fellow YouTubers, you'll see that she says it in the beginning of the video. The coupon code is SarahX20. So I'm gonna go back to Princess Polly, go to checkout, and put in SarahX20. And I'm gonna hit apply and see what happens. And I just got 20% off, and my total went from $49 to $39.20, just like that, from using YouTube. Amazing. Now, you can also use unit days and student beans, but on those websites, the percentage is only 10% off. So clearly, Sarah's got the best deal, so we're gonna go with Sarah. And now you just saved 20% off of your purchase from Princess Polly, and you can use that money for something else. Hopefully, my tips today helped you shop online more efficiently and more effectively and got you the best deal that you could. So take these tips and keep going forward, and maybe even you can offer me tips on how to better shop online, because you know what? It's always a learning curve. Shopping online is a new experience that we've just had in the last few decades. So it's always growing, it's always changing, it's always accelerating. So tips and tricks come up new all the time. So if you have any tips to share with me, put them in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to read and reply to you. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Bye!